Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, happy Saturday. Let me wait for y'all to come on in the room, honey. You know I'm promptly at 8, okay? Hey y'all. I hope y'all are having a good Saturday. We're about to get into it about this married at first sight mess from this week. Can y'all hear me pretty good? Y'all tell me in the chat if you can hear me. I just want to make sure that we got our sounding, okay? Getting into it. Okay, let me speak to y'all, honey. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear me in the chat. Hey, Elaine. Hey, Coco Eyes. Hey, Sister Girl Speaks. Hey, Caparo. Hey, Amber. Hey, Yvette. Hey, Glowing Butterfly. Hey, Venus. Hey, Britannia. Hey, Mati. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, the Reading Nurse. Hey, Maya and Marie. Let me go on up, child. Hold on. Here we go. Hey, Wendy. Hey, B Rain. Hey, Keisha. Or Kesha. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Hey, Miss Virgo. I'm a Virgo too. Hey, Leah. Hey, Keisha Hooks. Hey, Emma. Hey, Rolanda. Hey, Tiffany Shantae. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Makeup Addict. Hey, Alicia. Hey, FAMU. Hey, Londa. Hey, Angela. Hey, Nessa. Hey, Jada. Hey, Wonderful Days 47. Hey, Robin Moore. Hey, Dr. Ivy Pearl. Hey, Summer. Summer, what you cooking? Summer said, I'm about to make some oxtails, rice, cabbage with Hawaiian. Girl, listen. Throw in some cornbread with extra butter on top, honey. I'm there. Oh, that sounds good to me. Oh, child, I'm hungry. Hey, Angela. Hey, Straight Cherry. I need to start eating before these lives, honey. It's getting ridiculous. Hey, Chatting with Beauty Spot. Hey, Nisha. Hey, Lucky. Hey, Danny. Hey, Private Person. I know that's right, girl. I love that name. Private Person. Girl, okay. It don't get no more private than this, okay? Hey, Casey. Hey, SMB. Hey, T. Patrice. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing good. Hey, TT. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Lizzie. Lizzie, I have not seen you in a while either. I was just thinking about you the other day. I was like, let me DM Lizzie and make sure she all right. Hey, Olympia. Hey, Lady for Life. Hey, Cleopatra. Hey, Uno Girl. Hey, T. Hey, Fab. Hey, Belicious. Hey, Angela. Okay, y'all, we're going to get into it at the 8:05 mark, Central Standard Time. Hey, Sir Lemon. Yes, you were able to catch a live. Hey, Omar. Hey, Mari. Hey, Miss Nat. Hey, Justica. Hey, Angelia. Hey, Miss AKA Ren. Hey, CA Cutie 1978. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Ma Closet. There are 247 of you on this live, or 252 now. Please go ahead and like the live once we get into it. Okay, I'm not going to tell y'all to like it right now because, you might not like it. Okay, I might say some stuff you might not like. So I'm not going to force you to just like the live. You know how people be like it. I'm just going to wait until we get into it. But I would appreciate on this good Saturday if you would do me a solid. Okay. You ain't got to send me no cash apps, no nothing. I just want you to like the live. That's all. Hey, Kamisha. Hey, Chris. Hey, CB. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Marva. Hey, Buffy. Y'all, why I'm sitting up here waving at y'all like y'all can see me? Like I am legit waving. Hey, Esther. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Nay. Hey, Gail. Hey, Noel. Hey, Angel. Hey, Jake. Hey, Sarah. Hold on, let me go on down, child. Hey, Can't Stop Talking. Thank you. People used to always make fun of me. Look, I had this best friend in the 7th grade. This is a story time. It's not really a story time as we get into it in 1 minute. He used to always make fun make fun of me because I would always laugh at my own jokes. And he was my best friend in the 7th grade. He was always tell me, whenever you die and you're gonna have an open casket, I can just see you smiling in that casket because all you do is laugh. And it really is true. Like I try so hard to be serious, y'all, but it just ain't working for me. Okay. Life too serious already, honey. Smile a little bit. Hey, DeSosa. Hold on. Hey, P. Hey, Tequila 75. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Alexa. Hey, Naturally Mar. Let me go on down. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Okay. There are 319 of you on this live joining me tonight to talk about Married at First Sight. Now, I know that y'all saw this explosive episode, honey, when it was couple against couple. And baby, what they do that for? When the couples were fighting, honey, they were fighting. You got Stasha and Nate on one side. Nate don't even know he in a fight. Child Sasha was fighting with Miguel and Lindy, and Nate didn't even know. Too busy on that cell phone. If he went on that phone, he put that phone down, him and his braids would know that he was involved in a couple spat. Honey, it's couple against couple. I said, oh, wait. Stasha was giving Miguel the look. Look how Miguel looking at Stasha. Look how Nate oblivious, honey. He don't even know. Him and his turtleneck, they don't know what's going on. Then look at Lindy. Lindy just looking. Lindy's like, don't talk about my man. Baby, we're definitely talking about your man, okay? Because, I mean, it's what should be done. At this point, I'm just saying, child, just look at him. Oh, it was a brawl for it all, honey. I was like, oh, and then all of a sudden, y'all know what? I don't know if y'all watched is it not The Ultimatum? Love is Blind, where Sal was on there singing in the background. When that mariachi band came out, all I could think of was my fiance is high like Beyonce. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that came to my mind. I said, baby, they done sent this mariachi band out there to stop Stasha, because Stasha was about to let Miguel have it. She was like, I'm not going to go in on you. He said, oh, yeah, please do. Please go in on me. I said, oh, baby, it's a fight. Oh, who gonna win, honey? Here go Lindy. No, because I was like, no. Send the band back. It's not time for the band. Oh, I wanted that mess so bad, y'all. Baby, that episode was good to me. When I tell y'all I was in there hollering, I said, look at the couples fighting, honey. Look at this turtleneck. Child, he don't know right from wrong, child. Okay, so let's get into it with the couples. Allow me to introduce them. Y'all know what I started thinking about Mitch, though. Mitch had on real shoes at the after party this episode. And I said, you know what? Mitch just half crazy. You know, at first I was like, Mitch, you bitch. But now I'm just sitting here like, you know what? Mitch just don't know no better. Like, I could see some of the like awkwardness in him on the after party, and also like some of the things that he was saying on the after party. I was like, I'm right there with you, Mitch. Okay, you might be all right, honey. You look, I don't know. But anywho, over in the left at the top, we have Captain Planet and Agreeable Kristen with the Y. Okay. Thank you so much for telling me you don't like me. I am so happy that you said you don't like me. I really appreciate you telling me you don't like me. Do you like me this week? Because I know you're attracted to me. Me and Alexis can see it. But thank you so much for telling the world you're not attracted to me. Right next to them, you have the lovebirds, Justin and Alexis. Look how Alexis got that head tilted. In love. Baby, Alexis is a mess. I have to say, Alexis has grown on me. She grew on me this episode. Now, I don't know what's going on with the two of them, but I have to say, when she sat down with Kristen, she didn't make it about her. She listened to Kristen, even though she did lie to her a little bit. Talking about, I can see he's attracted to Alexis. Okay? It's a hell now. Across from them, we have Morgan, who does Muay Thai, but what else does Morgan do? Morgan got a little line problem. Now, y'all can argue with me all day and night, honey, about the LVN, the PME, the ABC, the EFG, the RN, the element of P. That is okay. Okay? Yes, she is an RN. I'm not taking that from her. But I think what Ben is upset about is you lied to the experts and I wanted someone with these credentials. So you said you had those things, but then when we got together, you didn't have those things. So therefore, and thus and such, it's a lie. So, I mean, I can't wrap my head around it because I pick up coins out the couch. So now I got to go talk to Justin. He crying for me, honey. Don't cry for me, Argentina. And there you have it. Now, we're going to get into that in a minute. But as far as Morgan is concerned, she got a little line problem, honey. And that's just that on that. Because I understand what everybody's saying. You don't understand. She's a nurse. Listen. Listen to me. I understand that she is a nurse. What Nene said on that beach when she was down there with Candy in Miami, one thing I will not take away from you is your accolades, okay? I will not take your accolades away from you, Morgan, but you did tell a lie. So for me, as me meeting you and you're a stranger, I'm gonna be like, girl, what else you lying about? Okay. Or, do you really know the samurais or whatever she was telling them girls when she first met them? Honey, it's looking like a lie to me. So, and Ben ain't no better with his little judgy self. I wanted someone whose family is strong. Well, guess what, Ben? Everybody's family is not the Cleavers. Okay. And if you don't know who the Cleavers are, honey, get on the Googler. Child, I'm showing my age, honey. But everybody's not wearing kitten heels and white aprons and, you know, putting out the cigar pipe after a long, dinner with the family. Everybody doesn't have that. Some people's families are toxic. So, Ben, worry about yourself. Okay. Down below Ben and Morgan, we have another agreeable young lady, and that would be Lindy. And look at Miguel, because he know that Stasha about to slap the taste out of him verbally. Look how he holding that face. Child, this is a mess. So we have, child, we have neurotic Lindy. Baby, Lindy's so far up in her head, honey. I don't even know if she know what day it is. Lindy, just calm down. It's going to be okay. And then across from her, it's her husband, Mr. Miguel. And Miguel is not the guy I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be a lot different. It's not giving what I thought it was going to give. And I don't like it. Okay. I don't like the way he speaks. He never really listens to Lindy. She just goes on and on, honey, giving very much lamb chops play along. She don't realize that it's going in one ear and out the other. Then across from them, we have Stasha and Nate. Nate is ready to move in, honey. When I tell you he got his U-Haul ready, baby, Nate ready to move in. But y'all know what's getting on my nerves about Nate? And we really about to get into it. I'm going to get into all the comments and everything. What's really getting on my nerves about Nate is he keeps acting like Stasha's supposed to know who he is already. What? You don't trust your boy? When they were laying in the bed together, he was like, I'm falling in love. Look at us. What you saying? She's saying that she doesn't know you, sir. You and your turtleneck and your braids. Honey, she doesn't know you. Like, what are you saying? I'm like, okay, boy, you just want somewhere to lay your PlayStation 5 down and you ain't fooling me. Then we have his beautiful wife, Stasha. But look how Stasha looking, honey. Stasha can get she can be a little, a little firecracker a little bit. I'm starting to notice. And, I really do feel like she was sincere when she said to Lindy, girl, did you really sleep with him because you wanted to or because you felt pressured? Because if y'all remember, she was dead set on letting him know her boundaries and, why she is the way she is. And then the next minute, she's like, it was beautiful. And I'm just so happy. And I'm like, okay, girl. And the same thing at the dinner when Alexis was like, well, you said you didn't like this certain thing at first. She's like, no, we're fine. I'm like, okay, Lindy, honey, go and set yourself off, child. If you like it, I love it, honey. I ain't got time. All right, let me go on back up to these comments so we can get into it, child. Hey, Shamuriel. Misha, it's my first actual live. I usually catch the replays. Love your reviews. Thank you so much. Hold on, let me go down. Londa said, you can even see Nate's baby braids unless you can't even see them unless he turns to the side and they be poking. Landa, when I tell you, I be trying not to be shady. But girl, you be saying some of the same stuff as me all the time. And honey, I'm starting to think you me or I'm you between you and Jay Williams. Honey, y'all be saying the same things I'm thinking. Because I said the same thing when I was watching the episode. I said, not they poking. Boy, if you don't put that do-rag on and get them together. Naturally, Mar said, meanwhile, Nate is happy to slide into a new house. Yes. Gonna announce it at the table. And here go Lindy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Because on this part, y'all, this is when I started to soften up with Mitch. Okay. Now I know Mitch is a lot, okay? But I started to soften up just a little bit because Nate said, yeah, Stasha has invited me to move into her brand new home. So there's that. So then everybody's like, yeah, oh my gosh, that's so great. And Lindy's like, oh, you hit the jackpot. So Mitch said, oh, okay. So your wife is building you a brand new home. When I tell y'all I fell out in here, I rewound that about 3 times. I said, baby, Mitch is shady boots, honey. Him and his thong sandals. Oh, that was funny to me, honey. Whew. Child, that was good to me. Hey, EB24601. Stasha needs to be consulting 23 and me. I'm done with y'all. And set up all of it in everybody else's business. Hashtag they can, allegedly. Honey, we all know that's her brother husband. And she ain't fooling us, okay? Sayana said production knew what they were doing when they ushered in that band, y'all. Oh, honey, I said, move, 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 move. Oh, Lord, release the band, release the band. Oh, child, I even had my son laughing. He was like, Mommy, you are so silly. CA Cutie, California Cutie. I'm assuming that's what it stands for. Southside girl that knows her way. Child. Oh, honey. Erica said the band should have stayed where it was at. I was like, if y'all don't go, okay, we finally getting some action, and here y'all come. Nobody wanted that. Like, child, the only person that wanted it was probably Nate, so he can get some pictures for his Instagram reels, child. Justica said, Lindy is giving very much pressured. Yes, Justica, she is. And, at first I was like, okay, girl, well, that's her husband. If she wants to, have the sexuals, it's fine. But it's the way it came about. It's like he wasn't listening to her when she said it. He gave her that little creepy massage. And then all of a sudden, y'all had sex. And I was like, okay, girl, mm-mm. Hey, the faux Londoner. She said, I don't think I like Miguel. I tried, but it didn't work. I tried too. And I feel like he's giving me Jose. And y'all know how Jose was Joseing. And I couldn't stand Jose. I tried so many times to find something about Jose that I may like. And I just didn't. I just didn't. Emma said, Nate is an immature party playboy. And is. Oh, Candace, them turtlenecks, honey. Look at them turtlenecks. Look, both black. You got the, and then both of the women, wait a minute. Both of the women have on lime green. Oh, okay. That might have been playing, child. Tiffany said, I feel like Lindy said that about Nate to be petty because Stasha alluded to old boy, possibly forcing Lindy's hand when it came to sex. Yeah, the transition, that whole conversation was very weird, especially the way they transitioned into it. It was like, oh, girl, I just hope. And Stasha's getting all emotional. And then Lindy's like, oh, yeah, by the way, Miguel thinks that Nate's a poser. Like, girl, what? Say what now? Girl, why are you messing with my husband? Like, we didn't do nothing to you, Lindy Lou. Honey, leave us alone. I was like, yes, something ain't right, honey. Something ain't right. Hey, Kelly. Kelly said, what part of the world is it cool enough for a turtleneck? Whenever they were filming, and I think they were filming in like February or something. And everybody's dressed differently. Some people have on spaghetti straps. Oh, child. Erica said, I'm giving Alexis the benefit of the doubt. She seems like she's really trying. Yes, she does. That's why I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. And also because she's embracing the process, as Paige likes to call it. Shout out to Paige. She's embracing the process, even though, they got matched on Hinge and she was, running from him. She's still like, you know what? I'm going to be nice to him. I'm going to go through this process. I'm married. But then next episode, y'all, did you see the dogs is fighting? Now, the last time we seen dogs fight each other was when Haley and Jacob put their dogs in the same place. Remember? I was like, oh, honey, even the dogs don't like each other, child. So all of a sudden, we hear Alexis say, I can't stay anywhere where I don't feel safe, so I won't be with Justin. I'm like, girl, what? Not the one you in love with. See, this is what I'm saying. Ma T said Morgan be lying. And does, honey, and we gonna get into it. Coco I said something going on with the sound. Is it? Oh, child, let's not start this again. Can y'all hear me? Testing 1 2 1 2. Can everybody hear me well? Thank you. Please remember to hit the like button. Okay, the sound is good. Okay. Okay, great. Cuz honey, I don't want y'all to not be able to hear me. Elaine said, me too. My super chat and message didn't go through. Couldn't figure it out. Help. Really? Okay, now YouTube's, honey. I don't know how I can control that part, but I appreciate you wanting to send me a super chat. Okay. Because, honey, y'all know we had a few issues last time, and I bought a new mic, so I don't know why the sound is sounding, honey. Okay, let's go back up to the comments. Robin said, Lindy needs to worry about the next 7 weeks covering up her crazy. Okay, and while she's doing that, she needs to worry about Miguel using this as a science experiment because Miguel does not seem like he's really that interested in going forward past the 8 weeks. It's a lot of commitment phobes on this season. You have Mitch, who's never really been in a relationship. He's like 40 plus, and he's like, this is my first time, really just trying. And then you have Miguel, who's like, I've never told a woman I love her because I've never really gotten there. Probably because you just want to sleep with them. See, you have this nice guy, persona that you put on, and you're wearing these costumes and whatnot, playing these video games. And see, people don't realize that you're really a part of the creep squad and you ain't fooling me. So then you just sleeping with people, allegedly, and not falling in love. Child, what? I'm like, oh no, ma'am, honey. Holly said, Misha, when I saw those dirty outside feet getting up on that inside bed, I said to myself, ooh, Misha gonna have a fit. Listen, I try so hard to ignore it because I'm like, you know what? It's the magic of TV. Maybe they told him, hey, we need all of you guys to get in bed. We're going to shoot you guys just having a casual conversation, okay? And scene. But when Lindy got in that bed and she looked at Miguel and she said, there's a stain here. There's like a dirty purple stain. I'm like, it's some stains on the bottom of your feet as well. Okay. Get those together, honey. I was like, oh, this is disgusting, honey. Woo. Child, just disgusting. Omar said, side note, I do like me a turtleneck, and only if the person has an actual. Omar, good day. I said good day. Now, I do love me a good turtleneck, honey, but it got to be a little chilly. Child, don't just be putting me in no turtlenecks on the middle of the beach, honey. Absolutely not. T. Patrice said, Miguel acts like Jose, and that has been basketball player on the Charlotte. Oh, yeah, you're right, T. Patrice. He sure does. He sure does. You are absolutely right. Marva said, I saw those dogs fighting. I was like, why are the dogs fighting each other? This is crazy. Hey, sister girl on films. Hey, Misha, I can't stay, but I wanted to drop in and add my like. I'll be rewatching later. Have a good live. Thank you. MJL 2003 said, I honestly think that Morgan and Ben are the strongest couple, and that's saying a lot. Do you? Okay, let's examine this. Okay, MJL, you done started something. Now let's really examine this, okay? Now I don't have the individual couple pictures today. We're just gonna use them as a whole because really the action all started at this dinner. So let's dissect this. You think Morgan and Ben are the strongest couple when Morgan said that she don't want to be bothered with Ben when she come home, which I understand, after a long day of nursing, allegedly, okay? She does not want to be bothered with Ben when she comes to the house. Ben has told that to anybody who would listen instead of keeping house business in the house. Your wife got a little line problem, you keep the little line problem in the house. Ben ran and told Justin, who's very overly emotional, and Alexis has to speak to him in baby talk. So then you have look how Mitch and Kristen looking like I could have had a V8 because they can't stand each other or any of the other couples. Moving on down, you got Stasha and Nate. I feel like he's just playing a game because he knows Stasha is vulnerable and she feels like men are intimidated by her. Then you have Lindy and Miguel, and he's just coercing her into doing any old thing. And she's like, yeah, you're my husband, so it's okay. Yeah. Morgan and being the strongest couple? Nah, I still don't see it. If I had to say the strongest couple, okay. The whole Londoner said Morgan and Ben are about as strong as Hotel Holt and Sheree. Okay, get into it. If I had to go strongest, okay, listen. Now I know this might not make no sense, even though I feel like Nate doesn't have a real job. Okay, I feel like if I had to choose the strongest couple, I would choose Stasha and Nate, only because, only because I feel like Stasha is a force all by herself, and they seem to communicate, well. And I also think that they're harboring a secret. Okay. I think they had the sexuals, but they don't want us to know that they had the sexuals, and they ain't fooling me. So therefore, and thus and such, I feel like they're a team. Justin and Alexis, they were saying some good comments on the side during the dinner or whatever. But I don't know, honey. It's giving know it all a little bit. And it's like, don't none of y'all know nothing really. So there's that. Danielle said Morgan just wanted to check off another thing from her list of accomplishments. She gonna leave being in the corner to gather dust along with her stationery bag. You think so? I think she was just lonely, honey. And she just like, look, let me go and get married at first sight. Jada said, Nate can't be trusted. It's something about them braids on a grown man that don't sit right. Why are y'all this way, honey? Why are y'all this way? Dorky McThuggerson said, every time I read this name, honey, I just love this name. None of these relationships are strong. They're holding on to a false sense of security, honey, called married at first sight and decision day. And as soon as decision day comes, all hell gonna break a loose. Okay? And if it don't break a loose on decision day, it's gonna break loose as soon as we get to the reunion. That's when everybody come in looking all different, body language all weird, and we all looking at each other, honey, like, what's going on with them? Then they reveal that the true them came out after decision day. So I don't know. Hey, Tatiana. Hey, Esther. Esther said Nate will stay because of the new house. And will. Child probably got all his little, because he probably only came with one duffel bag of clothes, child, and that turtleneck. Erica said, none are super strong, but if I had to choose, it would be Alexis and Justin or Stasha and Nate. That's what I said, Erica. It's out of those two couples. It's definitely not Kristen and Mitch. They need to work on their communication. Mitch is almost a little bit too communicative. Okay? Like, Mitch, pipe down. Kristen doesn't know what to do with her emotions. And I feel like her going to Alexis was kind of like, girl, I need a lifeline. What you thinking about the situation I'm in? Like, what should I do? And I feel like Alexis gave her some sound advice. Hey, Jerica, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Misha, so many moments this episode made me wish I could pick up the phone and text you on the spot. We need to get a texting community. I'm going to have to look into that. I don't know. The fancy YouTubers have the texting community. So I'm going to have to look into it. Especially Morgan's wet eye, gaslighting like she wasn't the one who lied. Jerica. Girl, that's all I'm saying. I was like, girl, she going to say, my trust has been broken. Ma'am, you lied. So you're really not that trustworthy. And this is the thing, y'all. It's not a big deal. The lie wasn't a big deal. Let me see how I can word it. Because I don't want y'all to think like, girl, it wasn't that big of a deal. She said she didn't have a bachelor's and she was going to get it or whatever. It's not about that. It's about, why would you lie about something so minute? Just tell the experts they was going to match you with him anyway, because they like to do the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. So the fact that you still have student loans and have to pay some debt, they would have automatically given you to Ben. So you were going to be fine. But you lied. So for me, it's like, dang, I mean, I can't, like, I was watching the after party and she was crying and I was just like, oh, yeah, I can't believe it. I'm sorry. Everything you say now, I just don't believe it. I really don't. Erica said, I hate that Kristen is tiptoeing around Mitch. Then she went and told the ladies to be Team Mitch. She is so scared to upset him or scared to be alone, one of the two. I think she feels like I finally made it to the altar. So I don't want to mess this up, but it's already messed up. And Kristen, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. Okay, because y'all peruse these internet streets. I am hoping that whatever the outcome between you and Mitch, you understand that you're worthy of having someone who wants you. Okay, and that will articulate that to you through thoughts, actions. Okay, not just you. I think he likes me. No, he's showing me. No, he's not. He told you point blank, period. I'm not attracted to you in that way. Okay, I need some tequila. Like, girl, I just want you to know that you can find someone that will like you. You seem like a nice lady. You're pretty to me. Now, I don't know what Mitch is looking at. Even on the after party, they were trying to convince him that Morgan was a catch. I'm like, okay, this is what we're not going to do. We're not going to sit here and try to convince Mitch that Morgan is a catch. Like, come on now. I mean that Kristen is a catch. Absolutely not. Hey, QJ, I'm just here to like and show support. Thank you. SRM 808 says Stasha is committed to therapy and asked him already to go with her. Finally, someone on this show realizing therapy is what these folks need. Yes, and that's why I'm saying I feel like she has such a good head on her shoulder that she's going to be able to navigate the relationship and just bring him along, honey, because he ain't got nowhere to lay his head down, okay? And Morgan probably mad at him. I'm talking about, not Morgan, Megan. Megan is probably mad at him because they can't watch sunsets together anymore, so he can't go over her house. And the friends don't want him couch surfing with them. So therefore, and thus and such, I feel like they may make it. Lady for Life said, Alexis reminds me of Candy. Does she? I can kind of see that. Standing by her man and whatnot. Hot take. Justin and Alexis are trying real hard to be the next Woody and Amani, but nope. You know what? A lot of people were saying this. They were like, no. Okay, there's only one. But I don't think they are. This is what I think it is. If y'all noticed, on every season, there's a couple that people go to for advice. So, it's like it always has to be that one person and or a couple. So I just feel like since they keep saying they love each other, they feel like they're the chosen ones. So they just telling people what they feel. And the fact that Kristen sought out Alexis, that's just what I think. I don't think they're trying to be Woody and Amani. Honey, he be crying too much, child, to be Woody, honey. It would never work. And I don't mind a man showing his emotions. Don't get me wrong. But even Stasha said the same thing I said in my review on the after party. Justin, you've known him for all of 5 minutes. Like, why are you crying? What the wet eyes for already? Like, it don't make no sense. KDH said Justin and Alexis are trying too hard. They trying way too hard. And I never thought I'd say that. It's giving forced. And then when she was on the boat, and she was like, everybody keeps saying that being married is going to be hard. I'm just waiting for the hard. Alexis, do you really think you're going to have troubled waters already? And Justin is the kind of guy that would have gotten along with any bride that they matched him with. He's not a hard man to get along with. He's a very nice guy. You can tell through the screen. He's sensitive. He's in touch with his emotions. He doesn't want to hurt a fly. He'll listen to anybody speak. You can tell he always wants to be there for people, which is why his brother is so protective of him, because he's like, listen, dude, I already know how you are. You take in everybody and everything that they're going through. So I just want to make sure that you're looking out for you. And I can tell that that's who he is. So, I mean, girl, you talking about you ain't had no trouble. Of course you haven't had trouble. Girl, goodbye. Robin says 6 days in, it's pretty. 6 days is like 6 minutes. I was like, what is going on? Oh, son said too much estrogen in him. Baby, he got that estrogen in him, don't he? Chiquita said they're still in the honeymoon phase. Alexis should realize that. So, of course, it seems easy. When she said that, I was like, Alexis, you saying any old thing right now, honey. Of course, it's easy, like Sunday morning. Y'all ain't been to no work. Y'all ain't been to no job. Y'all went straight from, dancing and him bending your neck back to y'all coming and getting in the bed, going straight to the honeymoon. You've had nothing but fun and time to talk. This is like when you stay up on the phone with a dude all night long back in the 90s. Of course it's good. Y'all staying on the phone, the cord wrapped all around your fingers and your legs, and you just laying back. Somebody, no, you hang up first. Nah, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. Nah, you hang up first. That's what this is. Okay. This is an early phone conversation in the 90s. Girl, get into it. Ain't nobody got time to play with you. Mrs. Kurt Cobain. It looks like something is going to happen next week with Justin and Alexis, but they're growing on me as a couple. Oh, yeah, honey, when the dogs get to fighting, oh, all hell going to break loose. Child, it's going to be real, real wrong up in the shared apartment. Uniquely Different said, Morgan isn't the first to lie on the app and won't be the last. The questionnaire is long, and it wouldn't surprise me if people tried to spice up their apps to get chosen. Oh, of course. But, I just think for me, just as an individual, I understand, we all tell a little lie, honey. My resume says that I used to be a prime minister. But that's neither here nor there. Child, that's just a side note. But when you get matched for love, honey, that's why I don't be trusting those questionnaires and those dating app things. What's the name of it? Match.com, where they ask you all those questions and you have to write down. I'm like, these people be lying, honey. Ain't no way that you've done all of this in the span of 37 years, honey. That's a lie. But I just think Ben felt like, oh, okay, well, I'm getting this. And he's really believing, because I think Ben has a little naivety in him. He's a little naive. So I think he really believes the experts are doing all this, research to put him with the perfect woman. Ben, are you new, child? Anywho, so I think really and truly, he just thought she lied and it just set him off. But I don't like that he's making her feel bad about her family situation. He can go. Okay, he can go, she can go. They can go as a couple. Okay, they can go. And we really wasn't missing much when they didn't get married or whatnot. Yvette said, "You are right. His brother was very protective, and I see why now. He falls in love too fast." Yes, and it's making me think about who was the woman that you were going to marry. Remember when the mom was like, "Yeah, we went to get the dress," and she just ran away? Probably because she was like, "I can't do this." Justin getting all emotional and trying to come with me to pick out my dress and whatnot. I can't do it. So she probably just bolted. She couldn't take it. Ellen said, "It's easy, then bam, the dog's fighting and she's not safe anymore." Exactly, Ellen. I was like, "Oh, okay, girl, all of a sudden you're not safe because of your dog." And I was like, "Did Justin do something to the dog?" Because from the look of the preview, it was just like Justin was holding his dog and he said something to her dog, who was a lot smaller. And then his dog kind of attacked her dog and she picked him up and she's like, "He's got a scratch." And then they left. So I was like, is she mad about that or did Justin do something? Angela said, "When that dog snatched that puppy, shit happens." Changes. Angela. Angela said, "Look, I don't play about the dog, honey. Get your dog." KDH said, "They're not even in the honeymoon phase. I honestly don't think Alexis likes him." You don't think so? Well, baby, she deserves an Oscar. It's no way that she does not find anything in him that she likes the way she acting. I feel like a person could like Justin. Y'all don't think so? I think it's fraud. Oh, child, tell us how you really feel. Justin is just the type of dude that says, "Where my hug at?" He just want to be liked. He trying too hard. You think I think that's genuinely his personality. You know what? I think as a little kid, Justin was one of those people who on the playground always walked up to kids wanting to be their friends and probably got shunned. And once he found one good friend, honey, you could not get rid of little old Justin. And he was taller than everybody else in the whole class, child. And then after he got older, people saw that he was tall and automatically assumed he could play basketball. But child, we saw when he was playing with Ben, he can't shoot not now a piece of a shot. And I just think he adapted this personality of being the nice guy. But I don't think he's the one that says, "Where my hug at?" If anybody, I think that's Nate. Nate seemed like he walk up, "Hey, what's going on? You remember me? Where my hug at? Get away." You and your braids, get out of my life, honey. Oh, absolutely not, y'all. Mm-mm. Taylor said, "He's a lie, but I do like Justin. Like, I don't want him to fail at all." Yeah, I'm just holding out hope that she's for real. And somebody said in the comments, and it made me think. They were like, "Why are people questioning that she can actually like Justin? He seems nice." And I was like, you know what? That's really messed up that we are questioning that. You're right. You're right, girl. See, sometimes when I be going through the comments and I be reading y'all comments and stuff, it really makes me take on a different perspective. And like I told y'all, these are people. So I try to, I'm a roast them because that's just what I do. It's a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade. But at the same time, I feel like somebody could like him. I feel like Alexis fakes her interest in men and then rejects them when the relationship gets real. Oh, girl, that's a good point. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, we getting good. There's a reason why she was proposed to 3 separate times and ended each of those relationships. Yeah, she does seem like she could be a relationship chameleon. When she gets with a man, she knows how to use those feminine wiles and she leans into that and then she has them hooked. And then as soon as they get committed, she's like, "I'm good." No, thank you. Thanks for coming. Honey, absolutely not. Mm-mm. Disco Sprinkles said, someone said Nate reminds them of Jaden's character from the Karate Kid remake. They kind of favor a little bit, especially with this turtleneck on. Zamiria said, if anybody is a fraud, honey, it's Nate. Okay, because and you know what made me mad about him? When Alexis was stating what her occupation was, and she was like, it's no big deal. Here he go. It's top secret. And so is yours. Like, boy, don't play. Like, you acting like you have a career that spans decades. And so you're sitting up there trading that cryptocurrency or whatever it is you're doing, honey. I don't trust it. Chris said real marriage will begin when they get back to San Diego. Absolutely, Chris. As soon as they get to the shared apartment, that's when it's going to be on. Chauncey said, I can't stand it with my hug. Oh, me either. Because it's like, why do you want to continue to touch me? And then you're going to go right over here to somebody else and ask them where they hug at. Like, go on, go on. But see, you know what? I kind of relate to Alexis a little bit because the way my hug at people, I always try to just be so nice to everybody. And I'm just like, oh, hey. But I give them that church hug with the one hand. And, my whole entire body is completely detached from theirs. And they're like, you looking good. I'm like, oh, you're so sweet. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, go away. Oh my God, please go away. Amanda said, as an awkward black girl, I'm rooting for the sensitive, awkward black guy to find his match. Me too, Amanda. Me too. I'm rooting for him. I really am. Yvette says she is just using that to really leave Justin, is going to get hurt, and it's going to make me very angry with Alexis. Oh, child, I hope she don't hurt this man, honey, because y'all going to be on her, and y'all know we're going to have to go live and talk about it. Mona said, I heard of kids coming between your marriage, but the dogs too? Oh, my God. Baby, people get serious about them dogs. Hey, Tink Tink. Justin is just a little awkward. He means well, but he got to chill out. Yes, because when he started doing that dance, now listen, I'm all for a good dance break. Get your dance on. Well, when Justin started sliding in them boots and he had his Levi's on, and I was like, look at them 501 blues. Honey, he had them 501 blues on, them boots. I was like, okay, Justin. Oh, child, honey. And then Alexis was being, that scene right there to me, I was like, okay, y'all doing too much for me in this scene. I don't know if it's because I'm just goofy, but the whole time she was talking to him, I was like, girl, what? Okay. She was like, you can't save the world, babe. Come here. Come here. You're okay. I'm like, what is that? Is how I speak to my 7-year-old when he gets to screaming about his video games. I'm like, baby, you're okay. You're okay. Mommy said it's okay. It's going to be fine. I was like, Alexis, why are you talking to this grown man like he's a baby? I appreciate you being sensitive and caring about his feelings, but me, and it's probably why I would never do this experiment, I would have said, Justin, we don't even know them like that, honey. We don't give a damn right now. Child, we don't give a damn right now, honey. Holly, thank you for this super chat. Y'all think Steve's sitting over there laughing at Morgan? He's all, why did she lie about her job? They let me on the show and I didn't. Oh, Holly. Holly, I'm not about to play with you. Oh, girl. Baby, that's a good one. Holly, good day. Oh, child, Steve is probably over there like, I mean, I didn't do absolutely anything the entire season except talk about www.jamesallen.com. Honey, y'all know I got to say it every live and every review so I can give me a sponsorship. James Allen, where you at? Child, listen, you can really be making some money with me, James. Okay, I get the people to looking over at your website and whatnot. But if you don't want to make no money together, then that's on you, child. Oh, that was funny to me, honey. Oh, child, wait a minute. Some of the things y'all say. Oh, honey. Y'all so crazy. Okay, do you feel that Stasha should inform Nate about Miguel's impression of him being fake? I think she did, because all these couples be pillow talking. By the time we get to the next episode in the shared apartments, Nate is going to know. Shim Jim, hey girl. My prediction, everyone breaks up except Stasha, Nate, and Miguel and Lindy on decision day. Long term, I think Miguel and Lindy break up. Stasha and Nate might be together. Okay, let me think. I think you're right, and I especially think you're right about Sasha and Nate, only because, like I said on the last live, I feel like they're going to be on Couples Cam, and then they're going to do the whole Couples YouTube channel, and then she's going to get the baby and whatnot. And I don't know. I feel like they'll go the distance. As far as Lindy and Miguel, I don't think they're going to make it past decision day because Lindy was having some full-on breakdowns. I don't know if y'all seen the previews for the other episodes, but she was like, I'm really trying my best. And Miguel is just standing there looking, kind of like he's looking in this picture. I'm like, Miguel is a cold-hearted Dungeons and Dragons snake. Do you hear me? Hey, more reads. Well, Stasha says she was going to keep Nate's last name regardless, which I think is weird. I thought it was weird as well. I was like, girl, why you want to keep this random experimental last name? Girl, what? Okay. Okay, Tina. Omar said, Misha, are we just really going to forget the fact that Justin stalked Alexis before the show, though? He sure did. Well, that's according to Alexis. He said that she was falling in his DMs and everything. But you know what I thought was so strange about that? When they were sitting down in the back, when it was like time for them to take their pictures or whatever, and Alexis was like, yeah, so I kind of matched with you on Hinge. And he was like, are you sure that was me? I'm like, not you got a little line problem as well, honey, because you know. Or do you do that to every woman? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, she's saying it's you, and you saying, what? Was it me? So it's making me think you be sending DMs to everybody. The Miss Creative said, Lindy may be a little crazy, honey. You think she is? Disco Sprinkle said, I think Miguel will get used to having all the power and keep Lindy around. I don't think so. She talked too much for him. I feel like he don't be wanting to hear that. You see how he had to calm her down when she was going off the deep end? She was like, are you going to be okay that I don't work that much? What about when I want to go to brunch with my friends? Are you going to come home and wonder why I didn't clean the tub? Like, what about if I buy shoes that you don't like? What about if I curl my hair and you don't like curls? Like, she was really just going off, and he was like, okay, those things have not happened yet. Those are hypotheticals. Okay, I'm going to tell you this right here. I'm going to give you 8 weeks. She going to get on his nerves. She going to get on his central nervous system. I already know. Lotus Flower said, of course, Nate is saying, and will be dependent on Sasha's taxes. Be a dependent on the taxes, honey. Oh, child, sure will, because you know she's going to be taking care of everything. I wouldn't have never told him I was building a new house. I'm sorry. I know we married and everything, but no. I would not have told him that until after decision day. Like, you don't need to know about my home being built? Absolutely not. Nikki said, Lindy is too weak for Miguel. He needs a woman to give him a hard time and make him work for it. Yes, Nikki. Yes, that I feel you on that. You're absolutely right. I feel like he's gonna just do whatever because she allows him to do it. That's the same with Mitch. All that thanking Mitch because he told you he's not attracted. Stop that, Kristen. Mitch needs somebody that's gonna put their foot down because let me tell y'all something. Y'all know what I noticed? On the after party, when they were going in on Mitch about Morgan and whatnot, I'm sorry, not Morgan, Kristen with the Y. Morgan was like, oh, okay, well, let me tell you what I think. So she said her piece. When it was time for Stasha, okay, because we all know Stasha is a little bit more forward. Mitch was like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to look. Like, he knows who to play with. And that's why he playing in Kristen with the Y's face. But see, if he was matched with someone else, he would know better. And he wouldn't be able to get away with that. He needs someone a little bit more stern as well. Not just Miguel. I think he does too. Kristen, thank you for putting me down, Mitch. Yes, I'm like, girl, stop it. Stop it right now. Cass said, I hate that Kristen says she needs sex or love before I hated that too. I was like, girl, first of all, this is not the ultimatum. Same producers, different show. Second of all, do not tell this man you need an I love you before decision day. That doesn't even make sense. It's okay if he doesn't love you in 8 weeks. I guess that's just me. One thing about the L word, I get weird about it. Like, I feel like that takes time. Like, I don't think you should just be saying every relationship that I've ever been in, the man has said, I love you to me first. And I have always said until I felt it, oh, that's so sweet of you. That's all you're getting from me till I feel it. I had one tell me, honey, the one I actually married, child. He was like, you don't have to say it back. I was like, and I'm not. Because I don't love you. Honey, call me Snoop Dogg. I don't love them bros. Honey, I don't love you right now. So we're going to wait. We're going to wait until we really get into it. And once I love you, then I will say it. Like, boy, goodbye. B. Rain said, Kristen going to be asking for a matching Band-Aid by the end. Walking around here looking like Nelly. I'm going down, down, baby. Your street in a Range Rover, sweet sweeper, baby. Ha, ready to let it go. Child, they gonna be wearing their matching Band-Aids under their eyes, child. Oh, honey. I'm gonna start calling Mitch Nelly. Oh, child, I forgot all about when Nelly used to wear that Band-Aid. Deidre said, child, I can't believe I done missed an entire 48 minutes of the live. What I missed? Oh, nothing. We're just going through all the couples and just talking. We're just chatting. I'm going through the comment section and feeding off what y'all have to say. Tatiana said, I don't like Mitch, but loved his reaction when Nate was bragging to the group about moving in his wife's house. She's building from scratch. Yes, me too. That's when I softened up just a little bit. I was like, all right. And then on the after party, he had on real shoes this time. So that was a plus. And then he said something else on the after party that made me laugh. I can't remember what it was. But I was like, you know what? Mitch just crazy. He might not be all bad. He's just not used to being in a relationship. And I'm not going to make an excuse for him because we have to let the season progress because, honey, they'll flip on us in a minute. But he has I feel like he may be able to have some redeeming qualities. I'm not sure yet. Marva said, it has been good. You missed a lot. Marva. Mona said, when she told him about that new house, Nate probably was like, oh, I know I ain't going no damn well now. When I tell y'all Nate was rubbing his hands together like Birdman, what happened to that boy? Honey, he was like, got her. Stasha, do not tell him nothing yet. I was like, girl, why are you saying this? Oh, child. Yes, please, y'all. There are 761 of you on this live. Thank y'all so much for joining me because y'all know I don't be going live very often, but I'm going to start up because now, guess what, y'all? There's an announcement, okay? Everyone come closer. Ting, 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 ting. I am going full time with YouTube. Okay, so you guys have all of me, okay? All of me. So I'm so happy to announce that to you all, and I need y'all support, okay? I need y'all to watch the video, share it with a friend, honey. Tell somebody who knows somebody who's gonna tell somebody. Choose me on decision day, something, okay? I'm gonna really need y'all support because my nervous system is bad, honey, and I got my savings and whatnot, but YouTube is a gamble, but I'm just happy to be in this space. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's going to be good. We can grow together. We're almost at 30,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I only need 700 more people. So go on, tell somebody who knows somebody who going to tell somebody so that we can hit 30K and have a full on party. Honey, I already got the music. Okay. So y'all just bring the liquor. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna bring the wings and y'all bring the liquor, honey, and I'm gonna bring the music and we're gonna have a party. So yeah, I'm so excited about that. And I was gonna announce it at the end of the live, but let's just get into it. So yes, we are going full time on YouTube. I'm gonna have so much more content on Patreon and YouTube. If you're a member and you're on Patreon, you know that I'm really trying to integrate some new things. I'm just trying to see what sticks. Okay. So if you like something, please feel free to tell me. Or if you want me to integrate something, tell me because I'm open to ideas. I don't want my channel to get stale and stagnant. So yeah, I'm here for y'all, honey. We're going to get into it 7 days a week. I'm already tired. Okay. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so used to getting up at 5 a.m., leaving out, being at a desk, and speaking to my kids. And I'm going to miss them. I really am. But, shout out to all my parents, honey, because some of my parents are opinionators. And we're going to get into it. Okay, we're going to get into it. So I appreciate each and every one of you. So please, y'all, watch these videos, honey, for 30 seconds. Honey, while you're at your desk, just turn it on and then turn it right back off. That's all I need. Okay. Yes, and please like the live for me if you're getting into it as you get into it, honey. Okay, hold on. Let me go down because I missed some stuff. I see some super chats. Thank you, Universe Soul Goddess. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank y'all. Hold on. Let me go back up. Yes, Elaine, honey, I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't do it no more. I was already at my wit's end anyway. Okay. And then the panorama just magnified it, honey. There's no support. Administration is on some bull. Okay, and I just had to go. It's been quite a run. Oh, it really has. So now, this has really been my dream to do from the beginning. If any of you remember from the very first time I started, I told everybody that I wanted to have my own talk show one day. I actually went to school for communication, radio and television. So I didn't go to school to be a teacher, but I ended up a teacher because I couldn't find a job. So I feel like YouTube is allowing me to create my own job. Hey, Sunshine and Flowers, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Misha, for some reason, I can't get the super chat to go to an even $20. It goes from $19.99 to $49.99. You are worth it, but that's a gallon of gas. Thank you. Look, it's okay. We don't need that penny. I appreciate it, honey, even if it was $1.99, child. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me go on down. Yes, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hold on, I see another super chat. Thank you, Melissa. Is it Melissa or is it Melissa? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Or Melissa. Thank you for the super sticker. I'm trying to find it over here so I can put it on the screen. Thank you so much. No, Jay Smith, I'm not. No, no more classroom for me, honey. And you know what? I've been watching TikTok, y'all, and we're gonna get back on subject. And a lot of educators are doing the same thing. They've seen that the freedom that they get by just doing their little TikToks, honey, and they just want to be free, child. We just want to be free, honey. It's a teacher shortage, and I ain't mean to leave them hanging and whatnot, but I can't do it no more. Okay, I can't do it no more. I just can't do it. Thank you, Chauncey. Thank you, Danny. So, okay, y'all, my nervous system is bad about it now. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I have an open, invitation to come back anytime. My administrator loves me, and he was really like, "Girl, really?" And I'm like, "Yep." Come on over to the YouTube channel, child. I got to go. Deuces. And he was like, "Okay, if you want to come back, you can come back." I mean, pretty much anybody could be a teacher nowadays, honey. My son can go in there and teach my class if he wanted to. Child, anybody can do it. They just need somebody, honey. Ooh, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, Amanda. Listen, there's this lady that I follow on TikTok. Her name is Tiana, the attorney, and she always gives you the good hookups, honey, with all things DH Gate. And so y'all follow her on the TikTok if y'all ever are over there. And she was an attorney, but she left that profession because she wants to be a content creator. So, yeah, I mean, mm, it's gonna be new, and I'm a little bit nervous because it's not stable like I'm used to. I'm used to my check, knowing what my check gonna be, honey, and we gonna deposit said check. This is gonna be a little bit different, but it's okay. I'm just gonna step out on faith, grow my channel, you know, and do other things, and we'll see how it goes. Mona said, "I'll bring the canned Coke." Oh yes, girl, I love a good Coca-Cola, honey. Somebody else bring some ginger ale, okay? Thank you, Erica. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Nakia. Thank you, Deidre. KDA said nurses, teachers, dentists, a lot of people left during the pandemic. It's been crazy for everybody. It really has. And my mom told me like just a few days ago, she was like, "No, all this was meant to happen." Because let me tell y'all something, my anxiety has been on 1,000 about all things panorama because I've already told y'all my son has severe asthma. He has eczema. Now, the severe asthma, I was already worried about that because of the beer virus. Now we got the pox, okay, because I don't want to say that over here. And they're saying that it's like deadly for people with eczema. And I'm like, oh, I got the perfect child. An asthmatic eczema having 7-year-old. Like, what is happening? So I feel like everything's happening just in time because I'm going to be able to homeschool my kid, get into it as I get into it with y'all. We're going to be having a good time. He going to be having a good time. I'm going to stay safe. He going to stay safe. And hopefully everything will, blow over. And then I can move him back into the school so I can have myself some me time. Thank you, Basandi, for the super sticker. Tasha said, "Don't be nervous. You have a personality that will take you places you've never imagined. Very entertaining." Thank you so much. But I'm still nervous. Y'all know when your money, you be thinking like, okay, what's my money gonna be this month, honey? Oh, child. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But it's gonna be all right. I feel like y'all gonna support me through it. And I feel like that we've built a nice community and y'all got my back. If I can't count on nothing else, I can count on y'all to come through and listen to a hey girl, hey, and get into it with me. I can count on it, even for shows that y'all don't really just even like. Y'all even support me on Tyler Perry. And y'all know sometimes y'all be like, "Girl, why are you reviewing this?" But since it's you, I'm gonna go and support it, girl. Okay. I appreciate it. HFG, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, y'all, now back on track. Deidre said, "If y'all love these videos, I want everybody in here to bless Misha with some coins. Y'all know y'all got some Google Play credits and some leftover lunch money for the children this week." Oh, thank you, Deidre. Y'all really don't have to. I just want y'all to watch the video. Okay? That's how it's gonna push me in front of other people. Like, I just want you to watch it and send it to somebody. Girl, you watch this show? Well, listen to this crazy lady talk about it and tell me what you think. That's all I need y'all to do. Jay Smith said, "It got so bad during the panorama, they started letting nursing students operate as licensed nurses." Let me find out that's you, Morgan. Allegedly. Now shout out to Morgan. Oh, y'all so shady, honey. I love our organized chaos, honey. It's giving a whole fool. All right, y'all. Let's get back on track. Monica, thank you for the super chat. Love you, girl. Keep moving forward. You got it. I appreciate y'all. Yvette said, Misha, you do have a great personality. My husband loves your laugh. Thank you. And you know what? That soon to be ex husband used to tell me all the time, would you shut up with all that laughing? It's just goofy. Not shut up with all that laughing, honey. Not you trying to stifle me. Oh, no, ma'am. Honey, that's when I get to cackling even louder. Because sometimes when I laugh on these reviews, I move my mouth away from the mic. Because if y'all really just heard me just really holler like I be hollering, y'all would be like, okay, girl, when you get yourself together, I'll be back. I ain't got time to hear all that, girl. I'll be back, child. I ain't got time to be playing with you. Thank you, Sherry. The Sosa said, true crime, Kendall Ray, that chapter, Coffee House Crime, Stephanie Harlow, at Miss Misha. Thank you. KDH, oh, wow. Did he not appreciate your joy? No, girl, he hated my joy. He hated everything about it. He hated my joy. He hated how when we would go out and I would just talk to somebody, he hated it. Like, he hated me. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real, honey. He didn't like me. You know how some people just, he didn't like me. And I can admit that now that I'm not Kristen with the Y. You see how I admitted that, Kristen, that my ex didn't like me? Okay, so just admit it, honey. It's going to be all right. And everything's going to be everything. And now look at me, blossoming. Edges is back like they never left. I got a whole tribe of almost 30,000 people. Not all 30,000 of them watch the videos, but it makes my count look good. It makes my count look good, honey. So as far as he's concerned, honey, I don't know where he at, and child, we don't want to find him. Okay, so let's moving forward. Thank you for the super sticker, Caparo. Thank you. Erica said, you review some shows I don't watch. If I open the video and like it, will you get credit if I don't watch the whole thing? Oh, girl, absolutely. The like makes the algorithm say, oh, people like this. So let me just send it to somebody else. Because somebody told me that they found me watching a wig review. I said, girl, not a wig review. Because y'all know I hate a bad wig. I think the algorithm was like, child, let me send these people on over to Misha because she hate a bad wig. You watching a wig review. It really just goes hand in hand. And I mean, there's that. Cass said, love after lockup is giving me anxiety. Listen, I was supposed to review Love After Lockup, but I'm behind. So this is what I'm going to do because I feel overwhelmed with so many shows that come on all at once. Wednesday, there's 4 shows on Wednesdays. Then you have Thursdays. I'm still catching up from Wednesdays. Fridays, Bell Collective and Ready to Love, and we can't miss those. But Love After Lockup comes on Friday as well. Then on Saturday, we have Love and Marriage Huntsville coming back, and that's a headache within itself. I have to prepare myself for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, I know there are some of you that have been asking me for Family or Fiance. Maybe we can find another way to integrate them, but I can't review it this season simply because, first of all, they irritate me when they get that blessing, and they know dang on well these people should not be getting married. Number 2, I can't do that with their drama and then gone over here to Mel and Hotel and their drama, and then people eating me alive in the comments. So I just can't do it. And now that I'm going full time, honey, I need to support my mental. So it ain't gonna be able to work. Mr. Logistics said, now I want to always support you, Misha, but not if you're gonna be Team Mitch. Oh boy, can't do it. I am not Team Mitch. Absolutely not, honey. Don't get it confused, Mr. Logistics. What I said was he said something that was funny when they were at that dinner, and it made me like soften up and laugh at him. Because normally I'm gonna give you the stank face, honey. I can't stand anything about Mitch, especially the way that he treats Kristen with the Y. But it was very funny of him to catch on to the fact that Stasha is building a home for her brand new husband. I thought that was hilarious. So stick with me, Mr. Logistics, honey. We're still on the same page. Nikisha, thank you for the super sticker. I am so happy you said that. Tuesday, we are having a live for The Chi. If you watch The Chi, Tuesday night at 8, 7 Central Standard Time, 7 Pacific Standard Time and 8 Central Standard Time, we're going to be having a live for The Chi. I've watched all the episodes from this season so far, and I actually like this season, but people didn't want to see a review for it, so I stopped. But if you watch that show, then yes, we are going to be doing a live for it on Tuesday night. Hey, Romel. The Sosa said the male lovers make Lindy seem sane. Don't they, child? Woo, honey. And it's all right to like them, but Don't shoot the messenger, honey. Like, what is happening? Thank you, Resilient77. Please like the chat, y'all. Yes, for a live chat on the Shy. It's getting too good. Girl, ain't it getting good? Tiff being all salty. Tiff. That's what you wanted. Child, I can't wait till Tuesday. I can't wait to talk about it. Because me and my friend, we watch it together. And, we watch, we text and discuss. And I can't wait to discuss it with y'all. We're going to get into it. Oh, thank you, Angelia. You always so sweet. Congratulations, Misha. If possible, I would love to pay for 3 membership for individuals that would love to become members. Blessings to all. Oh, yeah, you can gift memberships now. Okay, well, I don't know how you want to do it. You can, you know what? Let me figure out how to do it. Email me and then maybe just pick 3 people that you want to randomly bless. And you can do it that way. Britannia said, I don't watch a majority of the shows you review, but I always listen to the review and like them. Thank you so much. Yes, you always come through, especially on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Hold on. Janine said, Mitch backpedaling because he called Kristen with the Y ugly and looked like a jerk. He still don't want her. He does not, Janine. And I do not know why Kristen sat with Alexis and said that he did want her. Like, I'm like, Kristen, what are you saying? And Alexis, why are you co-signing her saying this? This don't make no sense. If y'all don't stop. Angela said, I'm a disabled mama. Oh, Angela is saying that. She's saying that to you, Angelia. That is very nice of her. She's so sweet. Listen, y'all don't even understand. Behind the scenes, she is so uplifting and so sweet all the time. She is so nice. Girl, I've been waiting on your latest review for Seeking Sister Wives. Oh, okay. So I didn't do the review for Seeking Sister Wives this week because I was overwhelmed. I had so much going on personally because y'all know I'm still going through my custody thing. And, I got a lot personally going on as well, which is why I'm even more nervous about this whole jump. But I just couldn't do it Monday. Mentally, I just was not there. I couldn't muster up a laugh. I couldn't think about what I should say. I just didn't want to see them this Monday. I was like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I haven't even watched the episode. So it's not that I just wanted to skip it, but I didn't do that review. I didn't do the Real Housewives of Dubai. I didn't do either one of those because I just needed a break. Mentally, I just was not capable of doing it. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. One thing that is really standing out to me is how pulled together all the women really are on this season, financially and career wise. Like all of them. Can't say the same for the guys. What does Kristen with the Y do? You're right. They are all pulled together. And I have to say this about Kristen with the Y. I'm giving her a hard time, but Kristen with the Y, listen. I love the fact that you're an effective communicator and you're not getting upset and irate. Because that's what the people want to see. They want to see you go off on Mitch. But you're staying in character, you're staying true to who you are, and I respect you for that. So if you don't feel like you need to tell Mitch off on camera, okay, because you ain't fooling me, then that's quite all right. But I do love the way that you communicate, but stop thanking him, honey. There's nothing to thank him for. It's giving foolish. Justika said, I need to hear your opinion on Lindy calling Stasha ridiculous. Do y'all think this will be the first season the girls actually tussle? When did she call Stasha ridiculous? Refresh my memory on that one. LJ said, if Kristen sleeps with Mitch, he's going to act just like Chris with Paige. Okay, LJ, and listen, on the next episode, when they showed the preview of them going into that bathroom together, I was like, oh, girl, that's what you want? Okay. But she was like, yeah, I'm ready to take things, all the way. I'm like, girl, not all the way with him. Oh, child, don't do it, Lynn. Don't do it, girl. Honey, I can't remember her name, Kristen. Because I feel like if you do that, that's not going to make him like you more or be more attracted. I don't know, honey. That's going to be a fool. Do y'all hear me? That's going to be a fool. Key to Success said, I still don't believe that Morgan has been working as a nurse all this time. Because if she was, why would missing a class be a secret? My mom is a RN and says that pay jump is only pennies. That's what I was trying to figure out, honey. But the people were tussling. So I was like, you know what? I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be arguing with them about Morgan having a little lying problem. Yes, she lied on the application or whatever she did to get matched with Ben. But I mean, I feel like I don't know, child. I feel like she is a nurse, but I just don't know. Maurice said, I think there may be a medical reason why Justin is celibate. You think so? I'm just trying to figure out with all that love why y'all ain't got it popping yet. Okay. Resilient 77 said Lindy is jealous of Stasha. You think so? I found it quite strange when she said, "Oh, I love your natural hair." I'm like, what the hell has she been wearing? I haven't seen Stasha put a weave or a wig on yet. I was like, not the natural hair, girl. What are you saying? Now, Lindy, okay, don't play. Coco I said, I'm praying God gives you the peace that surpasses all understanding. I also pray that God continues to bless you and your child and all that you do. God bless you. Thank you so much, Coco Eyes. I needed that. Because y'all don't be knowing what be going on behind the scenes, child. I be falling the hell apart. Okay, do you hear me? Falling all the way the hell apart. But I love to laugh, so it's cool. Sheila said, if she said she was a physician's assistant instead of an RN, then I would agree, but she didn't. True. True, true, true. Honey, I got my hand on my cheek like Miguel. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Naturally, Mar said, yes, there's some bad energy between Lindy and Stasha. There sure is. And I think it all stems from Stasha trying to basically say that Lindy can't think for herself and she allowed Miguel to coerce her because I think Lindy prides herself on being this independent woman. Because remember when she first came in, she was like, well, he's going to have to be strong if he wants to deal with me. And then when kind of, Stasha kind of questioned that had Lindy like, well, we also think your husband's a bum. And so, baby, what she say that for, honey? Don't talk about my man and my child and my mama. Honey, she ain't like that. Shout out to Candy and Nene Leaks. So then Stasha was like, oh, yeah, I've been thinking that as well. Because Stasha didn't want to let Lindy see her sweat. But in the back of her mind, she was thinking, I know you in line. How you going to say something about my man when your man's a skeeve, okay? He can't be trusted, okay? He's a creep. So she tried to play it cool and pretend like everything was everything. But as soon as they got to that dinner, she was ready to let Miguel have it. Because Lindy said that Miguel is the one that said it. And, I felt like Lindy was being a little bit passive aggressive, trying to say it and then be like, yeah, Miguel said this. Yeah, of course he did. Uh-huh. Y'all know what it's giving me? I don't know if y'all watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but it's giving me Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin. Rinna blames everything on Harry. Harry's mad about this. You didn't text Harry back. She blames everything on Harry. That's what Lindy's giving me over here with Miguel. Steve, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Misha, I love your reviews. Justin is way too sensitive. I'm sensitive myself, but he's on another spectrum. Not another spectrum, Steve. And needs to chill on all that pillow talk with his wife. Yes, I was like Justin. Now, but I was trying to figure out how did Ben know that Justin told Alexis? Did Justin tell Ben that he told Alexis? And Alexis never brought it up. So, see, this is the thing. Morgan, I'm sorry, honey. You should have never lied. But nobody's even talking about it. That's how much people care about it. They don't. Okay, it's going to be fine. Just calm down. Carrie Conversation said, right. And Lindy just said, don't break down each other's husbands. You think Lindy absolutely felt pressured? She did. Oh no, here we go. Look, Romel said, yes, Steve. Child, Justin got the wettest eyes I have seen in a while, child. We thought Zach was bad. He ain't cry as much as Justin, child. Maurice said, yeah, I think Lindy was offended that Stasha called out how quickly Lindy changed her mind to having sex with Miguel. That's what I think. I think she felt like, girl, how dare you? Okay. I am an independent thinker. I wanted to. He's my husband. It was magical. And so she automatically was like, but I'm fine. But I'm happy, that you care about me like that. But also, Miguel said that Nate's kind of a poser. I was like, what is happening right here? That was so uncomfortable for me to watch. And Morgan was sitting right there and she was looking kind of like, honey, y'all gonna talk amongst each other, honey, because I don't want y'all to know that I'm a liar. Y'all talk to each other, honey. I don't want y'all to know that I like to lie a little bit. Hold on. Amber said, yeah, bachelor's and master's degree with an RN license is helpful if someone wants to be in nurse leadership / progress in their career. Yeah. If you want to be a head nurse and whatnot, then I can see that. And I just don't understand why she just didn't say, I'm a nurse, but I'm in school furthering my education. Because didn't Lindy say something about, was it Lindy that has the student loan debt? And she was saying that she needed to thank y'all for these cash apps. I really appreciate them. Thank you so much. I just want to say that. But Lindy was saying something about student loans as well. She kept it real. It would have been okay. We would not look at you any kind of way. I mean, we accepted Steve, honey, although he wasn't fooling me. Okay, to the bitter end, Steve wasn't fooling me and still ain't fooling me to this day. But he did introduce us to www.jamesallen.com. Monty said, when he took that deep breath in that bathroom scene, I could not take it anymore. Monty, listen. That's what I knew. I was too goofy for my own good. When he took that deep breath, y'all, I said, okay, I'm done. It's time for me to go get a refreshing beverage break, child. I'm not about to let these people worry me, honey. I have already been doing this stuff for I don't know how long. I don't have time for this. My Wednesday nights are already cramped. Y'all getting on my nervous system. Ma, look, we are the same person. Marsha, girl, not you showing out. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, girl. That is so generous of you. I'm going to have to leave that there for a minute, okay? New Day Studio said PhD equals debt. Yeah, it does. Student debt is common. That's what I was saying. I'm like, it's common. It's fine. If you have student loan debt, child, so do all of us. Well, not all of us, but listen, that student loan debt just gonna sit here until I get me a sponsor, okay? When the sponsor starts sponsoring, then I pay it off. Other than that, it ain't nothing I can do. I can't do nothing for you. Jada said, I feel like the expert set Alexis up. She didn't want that man before, and she doesn't want him now. She playing a part so we don't get in that like we did Alyssa. You think so? Well, she don't seem like she no fool, honey. She know how to play the game. But I think she likes Justin. Because listen, this is the reason why I say this. Because when she sat down with Kristen with the Y, she said she ignored him for 6 months because of her superficial ways. And I think now giving him a chance and getting to know him, maybe she's starting to warm up and she's starting to like him. What y'all think? I think she might like him now. So let me put the super sticker back up here. I'm showing that. Y'all are showing me so much love. Thank y'all so much. I just love y'all. Jada said, I feel like the expert set Alexis up. She didn't want them in. Okay, we already read that one. Shim Jim said Morgan was definitely recruited. Miss, I don't want to take care of anyone. Did not sign up for this. I don't believe it. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. But she tried to explain what she meant by not wanting to take care of him on the after party or whatever. But for me, I just really don't really just be believing anything that Morgan has to say at this point in time. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, honey. I don't know. Y'all can call me cynical, honey, critical, any of the O's you want to call me. As soon as she told that lie that didn't make no sense to lie about, everything you say is questionable, honey. I just don't. Is your real name Morgan? Okay, I'm gonna have to do some digging because now I don't know if I believe you or not. The late bloomer said, if you're married, that student loan debt is not only going to affect you, but your spouse as well. I understand why Ben and McGill feel that way. Girl, let's not even get on the child support, okay? That's probably why they tell them, y'all don't have no kids coming on the show, honey. We ain't got time for that. Now, we can kind of get past y'all in the student loan debt, but that child support, we ain't going to be able to do it. Absolutely not. Romel said, Morgan and Ben not lasting, and Kristen and Mitch not lasting. Just my guess. I can see that. I really don't think that Ben is going to choose Morgan on decision day. There's another. Thank you for becoming a member, Miss AKA Ren. There's another preview that shows Morgan speaking to Ben and like he was her child. And I was like, okay, he ain't gonna like that. He gonna run and tell his mama, honey, the mama ain't gonna like you. You gonna get mad because the mama's too involved. I feel like that mama is gonna be the problem. Out of all of this, that's what's gonna go on. Tiffany said, now Morgan lost her trust. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried so hard to just be like, it was just a little white lie. Because why? For why? And y'all know what? Y'all know what I'm about to tell y'all? Would we be so understanding if Ben is the one that did the lying? And Morgan found out he lied and she confided in Kristen with the why. would we be like, well, I mean, it's okay. I don't feel like he would have gotten that much grace. I feel like we would have went in on Ben because how dare you lie to our sweet Morgan? But because it's Morgan and she kicked people's teeth out for a living and whatnot, we just like, well, she's an RN and she got an LVN and she went to the LMP to get a BBL and the DR. No, I'm not gonna just go with that because that's what people want to say. No, I don't like it. I feel like you lied. So you're a stranger. That's what I wanted people to grasp. Like you're a stranger to him. So for me, if I come into a situation and the person lied to me immediately, then I'm like, well, dang, why you lie? Like it didn't even make no sense. Like what else you lying about? So now I feel like I gotta really get to know you. So, child, no, honey, mm-mm. Like, child, absolutely not. Kristen is handling Mitch like a boss. Now he's walking around confused. He wasn't expecting her to thank him. Oh, child, I guess that's what they say, y'all. Kill him with kindness. Oh, honey, that's funny to me. Not he confused, child. Mm-mm. Angela said God was trying to tell Ben something with that case of the vid. Laugh out loud. Trying to tell him don't do it. Reconsider. Janine said, yep, Morgan crying because those are biting her in her butt. And then on the beach, she was like, you told them that I lied. Like you told them that I've been lying. Why would you tell them I've been lying? You know, trust is really big for me. And now I can't trust you. Ma'am, what in the confused hell are you saying? I can't trust you. Trust is big for me. I've been lying. Why didn't you keep my lie? I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm crazy. Honey, maybe I'm crazy. PW said she didn't lie to him. She told him the truth. She did, PW, and I guess she didn't have to, but I guess eventually it was gonna come out, honey, when she was leaving to go to class, honey. I don't know what was gonna go on, but it just, I don't know, PW. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll warm up to it a little later, but exactly, Basandi, that's how I feel. Small lies turn into big ones, and it's giving because I feel like now I'm just gonna be real about me. I know if any of these men did anything like that, I would be going in on them. I just would. Because why you lying? Like that don't even make sense. Like, why are you doing this? So I just feel like I have to give Morgan the same amount of smoke that I would give anybody else. Like, I just feel like it just has to be done. Thank you. Morgan was trying to manipulate that part. She sure was. I was like, girl, not you crying and telling him and he's so confused. He's like, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I should do better. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell to the now, to the now, now, now. I was like, it's a big fat lie. It's a big fat lie. Shout out to Nene. Like, no, y'all not gonna just do whatever y'all feel like doing. Mm-mm. Angela said, being mad because it had affected his match and he didn't want her. Exactly. Because look, on the after party, he said, who said something about ICDC college? I'm not about to play with y'all. Angela, yeah, you're right. But then on the after show, he said that he didn't expect a woman like Morgan. He expected someone Blasian. I said, not Blasian. Oh, okay. Honey, I wasn't expecting him to say that. Alexa said, I still don't know why Morgan is married. She gave us every reason why she doesn't need to be married during this time in her life. It's too much. And that's what I was saying. I feel like with everything that's going on and you being a nurse and you having to go through so much, wouldn't you want to come home and decompress and have somebody to talk to? I can understand wanting to just sit in silence. Because let me tell y'all something. After these reviews and after my son goes to bed, I don't even turn the TV on. I just want to sit in silence. Because it's like, finally. So I kind of understand. But with a husband, girl, if you don't get into it as you get into it, and he's just sitting there, look how confused he looks. He's looking at her as she speaks. Look how confused he looks. He's so confused, child. It's crazy. Student loan debt only does all that if you aren't in forbearance or pain. Otherwise, you can absolutely buy a home with student loan debt. That's true. Kesha said, let's back up. Ben likes a little chocolate. Oh, yes, ma'am, honey. He said he thought he was going to get somebody Blasian. Hey, Toy. He said, that's what I thought I was going to get. I said, oh, well, let's get into it if we're going to get into it then. I can see him thinking that. But at the same time, I didn't imagine that he would say that. I feel like, well, I felt like initially being introduced to Ben, he would want someone of the same ethnicity, someone that, shares similar interests and core values because mama is going to want somebody just like her baby and just like her. That's what I envisioned. But then when he got on the after party, he's like, I was thinking I was going to get somebody Blasian. I was like, what? I didn't see that coming. Uniquely different. I love that name. I don't like her lying, and I don't like him telling others as soon as he could. I wouldn't trust what she says, and I would assume he would tell all my business. That's the perfect way to sum it up. That is a perfect way to sum it up. You tell him something, you already know everybody and their mama about to find out, and we don't know if what she's saying is true or not. So therefore, and thus and such, it's a match made in hell, honey. It's giving Hades. It's giving Hades, honey. A Green 81 said, but are we forgetting how Ben spoke to her and pretty much told her his decision day was today? I wouldn't want to come home and deal with his mama's boy either. Did he say that? Well, he did down her about her family. And baby, that had me side-eyeing him real good. I said, oh, you're going to get on my nerves. Why are you acting like it's a problem because she has issues in her family? I bet if you ask any one of your little friends that was sitting around with you when you got chosen and you broke the news to them that you were getting married in 2 weeks, if they have family issues, I am pretty sure they may say yes. Are you going to stop being their friends because of that? I really think every decision that he makes, he's thinking of his mom in the back of his mind. Everything. And that I just wouldn't be able to do that with him. I wouldn't be able to do it. Chauncey said, I understand wanting to sit in silence because I talk to kids all day, but I did have to compromise on that once I got married, but keep it short. Look, hi and bye, honey. I'll see you after the shower. Hopefully you sleep. Ooh, child, I used to do that all the time. I'm like, ooh, honey, I hope he sleep. Her family probably don't deal with her because she lies. Y'all, please stop. No, not they don't deal with her because she lies and then gets caught up and then cries about it. Oh, y'all so crazy, honey. Sister Toy Toy said Morgan was acting like she wanted marriage and was very unconcerned about him having the vid. Being a nurse, she should know the seriousness of it. But she was completely selfish in that situation. She sure was. That's when she first turned me off, honey. Now, I know y'all wasn't watching back then, but I know y'all was listening to the reviews. And upon initial reaction, I was like, Morgan, girl, you have not said anything about being sick. You sitting up here worrying about when you're going to be able to walk down the aisle. Girl, he's sick. And really and truly, honey, I think he might have a little lying problem because I think he just wants to spend some more time with that mama, and he ain't fooling me, allegedly. Hey, B. Ben seems very closed-minded, but maybe that's just me thinking that. No, it ain't just you. He is closed-minded because you saying, well, and when she said, I feel like you're being closed-minded about her family. He's like, yeah, I mean, but I asked the experts for someone who had, stability and that was very close to their family and that had this and that had that. Ben, and again, this is Married at First Sight. Okay? If you wanted that, honey, you should have kept dating in the free world so that you could vet the person. Because marrying a total stranger, you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. Now, I don't want to hear nothing else about it. I don't like you talking about this lady's family like this. I just don't like it. Like, what? Ben probably didn't want to get married to the wrong person on his B-day. Do it like a show B-day. Do it like a show B-day, baby. Shout out to Jocelyn. True Wisdom says, so Nate moving in with his sister and Justin always is too emotional for me. Listen, ain't he moving in with his sister wife? She moving in with her brother husband. MJL said, I feel like the honeymoon was kind of lame this season. I don't feel like they really did much. Listen, okay, so it's not just me because listen, when the honeymoon was over, I said, that's it? I could not believe that was the end. I was like, okay, what about the rest of it? I don't know. Donna said, I think once Morgan told Ben she does Muay Thai and could kick his ass, he was done. I don't think so. I think he was intrigued by it, honey. He wanted to see what it does in the bedroom. But when he figured out she was lying about that money, that's when he was like, he can't be trusted. But one thing I did notice, though, y'all, as the season is progressing and they show the previews, It seemed like he was being a little bit nurturing to Morgan when they were talking to Pastor Calvin. So maybe they'll be all right. Mm-mm. Hey, Maya. I mentioned 2 seasons ago with Bao and Johnny, it's a cultural thing how strict that group is in reference to being. Yeah, exactly. And I thought this was going to be the same in regards to him. And I think that's what it is, kind of. But then, like I said, he said, what he wanted. And I was like, okay, please don't try me. Said no Tesla stock for her. He did say he was going to get some Tesla stock. Listen, that's what I'm here for, honey. I don't mind you buying me a stock or two. That stock is expensive. He ain't gonna buy nothing. Well, now he can use the money that he was gonna use on the stock to help her pay down her student loans. That's all I'm saying. Carrie said, I think Morgan is lying about how often she is in the gym as well. Girl, I know she lying, honey. I can look at her and tell she lying. A Green 81, if Ben was okay with arranged marriages, why didn't he let his mother or a family member set him up? That way they all get who they want. That's a good point. That is a good point. Monty said, that's what he wants, but is it what his mama want? Exactly. It probably is not. I don't that's why he's like, you know what, mom, if there's any problems, just let me know and we can fix it. No, that's not gonna work. Star C 97. Hey girl. Some women who have daddy issues do have little lying problems. Yes, they do, child. Just Jay said a lot of group therapy or whatever. They need something. Like I said on the review, they need to get the group therapy going and forget about meeting them families. We don't care about that. That's not gonna mean nothing. We already married. So when I'm meeting your cousin from twice removed, I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't want to hear about what he did when he was little and he put the pot on his head and y'all took a picture. Say cheese, Mitch. I don't care about that. Get these people in some counseling and then let's move into the honeymoon. Now, y'all know what I am curious to see though? I'm curious to see how Devon and this new expert, and I'm doing air quotes because expert is it's relative. I am curious to see how they're going to do. I really am. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do when it comes to this whole expert situation. Cause I mean, Devon got some stuff he need to work through his own self before he be trying to counsel anybody. Do y'all hear me? Mona said, I hate it when Alexis said that her job is nothing special. Honey, every job. When she said that, I said, girl, don't be downplaying yourself. Sitting amongst these people talking about it's nothing special. That's why it really pissed me off when Nate was like, it's top secret. Boy, if you don't shit. And what are you doing? Okay, because when they get ready to talk about finances, I am gonna be so curious to see what you pull out. I'm like, if you don't shut up, I don't like that. Everything that we do is special. Honey, if you're getting a check and you can take care of yourself, okay, especially in this day and age, it's special. I was like, girl, don't be downplaying yourself for them. Oh, Megan Good, ex-husband. He can't tell me none. Sorry, Pastor. Sweep your own front porch. Okay. Key to Success said they talked to the family at the reception. That meeting the next day is definitely unnecessary. Yes, it's like we've already spoken. Now you're bringing your aunt. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't care, man. I just don't. Like, please. Mellow Vibe said, I think she didn't want to explain it because it's complicated. I can see that. But I mean, no, I can't because it's really not. I have my associates. This is what she said on the after party. She explained it. And I wish I could play a clip, but then I probably won't be monetized. So, dang. Anywho, what she said on the after show is that she has her associates and she's going for her bachelor's in order to get more money. There you have it. You could have said that. Like, what? Maurice said, and what kind of job does Alexis do? I wish she would have confidently talked about it, especially since she makes more than Justin. She says she works in logistics, if I'm not mistaken. The Miss Creative. I do that too, Misha. I'll yell, people, I'm a janitor or maybe homeless. Exactly. Also, in the previews, Morgan is going to be calling Ben a liar. Yeah, that's what I just brought up a few minutes ago. At some point, I believe so. Maybe they're both liars and made for each other. Yeah, she said, I don't even know you anymore. I'm like, did you ever know him? Girl, okay, child. I don't know what to say, y'all. I really don't. We're going to end this live in 10 more minutes, y'all. What about Kristen? Yes, let's talk about them because we've been talking a lot about Morgan and Ben. What are y'all thinking about Kristen and Mitch? Do y'all think it's going to be okay eventually? Hey, Grace. What do y'all think? Look how they looking. I need to blow this picture up. I need y'all to see how they looking, child. When I saw them looking, when they panned to them looking like this, I said, oh, they giving hater, honey. They must not want to be bothered with nobody at this table. Hey, Forever Brooke. Hey, Grace. I don't know about Kristen with the Y. I think soon she's gonna get tired of trying to appease Mitch. It's all cute at the honeymoon, but eventually she's gonna be like, okay, you're gonna quit playing in my face. Okay, I've thanked you quite enough. Okay. So if you don't like me, then you can kick rocks. I will ask for a divorce. And that's just that on that. Tracy said Mitch was scowling at nothing. I think he was scowling at Nate. I don't think Mitch likes Nate very well. Even on the after, I don't think, let me tell you something. You know what? The fact that the cast, okay, because normally we make assumptions. Okay, that's what we do. We watch the show, we talk mess for 25,000 weeks. We get together, we get into it as we get into it. It's giving foolishness. We laugh, kiki at everybody's expense. But the fact that the cast is also saying the same things about Nate, honey, we can't be all wrong. They're sitting right there with him. Majority of the time, we're like, we feel this way, we feel like this, and we know that they feel like that. And then when we get to the reunion or decision day, we find out that we were wrong. Like, dang, well, we didn't know that. Must be the magic of editing. But everybody is saying the same thing about Nate. So, child, I'm thinking it's got to be true. Thank you, Disco Sprinkles. Nate radiates opportunist to me. Same for me. Wifey Sloan said Mitch needs to get pitched in the trash. That same trash she throw all that recycled stuff in, honey. Put him in that recycle bin and take him wherever you need to go, child. Alexa said, I'm interested to know what is Nate's living situation. That couch, honey. Couch surfing, allegedly. I don't know. He just looked like he couch surfed to me. Even when he was telling the friends that he got accepted, I was like, why are y'all sitting on Nate's bed? Honey, get off this couch and let Nate stretch out. It's time to go to bed. Child, it's time to go night-night. Why y'all on Nate's bed, honey? Everybody out. It's time for Nate to go to sleep. Amelia said, hey, Misha, Morgan may have lied to the experts about wanting children, being settled into a career and ready for kids, and her height-body ratio. Take a look at her interviews before the marriages. Okay, I'm going to have to look at that. Tiffany said, Mitch not fooling nobody. He just want to put his middle in the pool. What you mean put his middle in the pool? The faux Londoner said, Mitch sitting there thinking, Kristen may not get a husband from this, but she'll learn about preserving the environment. Look. Oh, my goodness. Look how she looking. Oh, Lord. Poor Kristen with the Y. Oh, Kristen. It's going to be okay. Kristen, don't thank that man no more. I'm not playing. Oh, put his noodle in the pool. Ew. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Erica Living Life said, MAFS fans showed the application. There was plenty of room to explain it. Oh, did she? I followed them on Instagram. Okay, I'm going to have to go over there and look. Candace said, wait till Megan comes to the housewarming party. Stasha gonna act a fool. Baby, and you know she gonna come. Equipped with the wine and the tea. Honey, if y'all know what I'm saying, she can't wait to spill it. And I can't wait to hear it. Dr. Ivy Pearl said Morgan lied because she knows that there is a difference between a ADN prepared RN and a BSN prepared RN. The body of knowledge is different. Honey, and she would know. Dr. Ivy Pearl. Okay, I got doctors, as subscribers and whatnot, doctors and lawyers and teachers, and y'all giving all the zhuzh up in the comment section. Y'all giving all the zhuzh. And I believe you on that, Dr. Ivy Pearl. Donna said, I wonder whose house Nate will take Stasha to when they have that episode where they show their home. Nobody's. Because you know it's always that one that don't never show nothing. Because we didn't get to see Katina's home. That's because she was staying with her mom. And she ain't fooling me. And don't think I forgot. The new Jack 33 said, Alexis is truly representing thick girl. She looks good. She sure does. I said, look at Alexis. No wonder she got Justin going crazy. That thing is thangin', honey. DeSosa said, I can't wait for the representatives to take a break so we can deal with the real persons behind the mask. I can't wait either. Because that's when these lives going to really get good. See, we just got the tip of the iceberg. We're starting to see the cracks. But when they get to that shared apartment, you know they always act up. And I can't wait to see what's going to go down. Omar said, I guess Mitch is Captain Planet, so that would make Kristen with a Y, Miss Frizzle. With the frizz? No way. Not Miss Frizzle. She does look like it, though. It's giving Magic School Bus, honey. Mm-mm. Lynn said, Mitch is the reason I think the show should be called This Is Why You're Single. It should be. He should have been on Unmatchables. I'm glad they took that mess off. I did not like that show. I was like, I do not want to see these people that eat each other's toenails or whatever. They had the weirdest people on Unmatchables. It was like they would eat cotton for dinner and stuff. I was like, okay, this right here, I don't have time for this. I really don't. I'm so happy they let that go. And now they got the whole show with the woman that is with 5 men all at once and they all sleep at the same house or something. I don't know. I'm like, okay, what is going on? Jasmine said, who is your favorite girl this season? It's a tie between Stasha and Alexis. I'm starting to warm up to Alexis because I feel like Alexis has a kind heart. And the fact that she is making Justin comfortable, because I feel like he's a little bit socially awkward, that makes me feel like, oh, okay, Alexis, you might be all right. And I like the way that she talked to Kristen. Kristen really needed somebody to talk to. You could just tell, and she wasn't judgy. She didn't put her down. She didn't make her feel bad. So that was cool. Stasha, I like the fact that she is about her business and it's giving straight no chaser. And I appreciate that. Because I'm going to tell you what I got to tell you, honey. I said what I said and I ain't changing it. And I feel like that's how Stasha is. So I think Stasha, if I had to choose between Stasha and Alexis, I would choose Stasha. Amanda said 5 guys a night. Oh, yeah, that's what it's called. I'm like, girl, what? I was calling it 5 Guys Burgers and Fries the other day, child. I was like, who keep watching 5 Guys Burgers and Fries, child? Please turn this off my screen. Go away from me with this. Okay, I don't want to watch this. Tink Tink said, Justin finna lose his mind when he get a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Baby, when she lay down with Justin, first of all, I don't know how ergonomically correct it's going to be, but they going to get it popping. And when she gives him a little bit of her Hello Kitty, honey, it's going to be a fool. Oh, child. Prepare to be sick of me. That's what that's what Justin gonna tell Alexis. Prepare to be sick of me. Oh, honey. Stay tuned review said Alexis is afraid of Justin 1 minute and then tells the world she loves him the next. The cast members this season are more nuttier than my grandmother always says, oh, girl, you nuttier than a fruitcake. That's what she always say. Mm-mm-mm. That's a good point, though. Stay tuned reviews. She was scared of him, honey. But then, okay, but I'm gonna have to take it back to this. She said she looked at him and he was too skinny and he seemed like he was too nice. But since she was forced to marry him, I guess she like, okay, I guess. Candace said 5 guys a week is pretty good, though. It's weird to have 5 randos in your house, but it's good TV. I just couldn't even look at it. I was like, this is too much. Lifetime. Now, what is going on? MJL said, don't come for me. But Miguel is my fave guy this season, minus this episode and being too. What? We ain't gonna come for you too, because we haven't been to the shared apartment, but I can definitely say Miguel is not it. Mm-mm. 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 I couldn't do it with Miguel. Ben, he's a little judgy boots, but I feel like he hasn't been in the real world. Okay. I think he's been sheltered. His mama still wipes the corners of his mouth. She probably still folds his clothes. He don't know no better. I feel like if we give Ben some life experience, Ben might be all right. But Miguel? Mm-mm. I can't do it. I can't do it. As far as the men, it's giving up. I'm gonna have to go with Justin. I'm gonna go with Justin because I don't even like how Mitch is looking at me while I'm doing this live. I don't like the way he looking. I don't like how he looking. How he looking. I don't like Miguel. I don't like his attitude, and I feel like I think he's selfish. I feel like Miguel is very selfish. It's all about what he wants, what he feels, how he's gonna go through the process. 8 weeks of what he thinks and what he wants. He's a no. Nate, scammer, scammer, scammer. I just can't do it. Shout out to Soldier Boy, the remix. And so I just have Justin and his turtleneck left. So, there's that on that. Hey, Amelia. Hey, Misha. Ben should have had his mother pick a wife for him. Somebody else said that since he's so picky and choosy. Stay tuned review said when Justin was crying over Ben's relationship, child, that was a whole fool, okay? Alexis should have gave him the Will Smith. No, we are not going to slap that man because he crying. Knock some sense into him. Justin just met these folks and out here crying like a scorned side chick. And you know what? That's why I said I feel like that's why his brother is so protected. He just takes people and adopts them. And just as soon as they show that they're halfway his friend, he takes on their problems and everything else. I'm like, Justin, oh Lord. It's giving crazy, okay? That ain't making no sense. Y'all think Ben mostly dated black girls and exoticals? Yep. Mm-hmm. I think he should have been matched with Jasmina. What y'all think? Ben and Jasmina. You think they should have been together? I think that would have been cute. Hey, Hooli. Morning, Misha. Hope you're well, safe, and healthy. Love from South Africa. Hey, girl. Hey, all the way in South Africa. We doing all right. We're about to get off this live at 10 Central Standard Time. Amanda said, I wrote Alexis off as childish and ignorant, especially after that comment about not wanting girl children in the first couple of episodes, but she really is growing on me. Yeah, she growing on me. Lynn said, Mitch is the reason I think the show. Okay, we already went through that one. Trini Girl said, hey, y'all, are we getting into it as we get into it? Thank you, Miss Misha, for the laughs. Oh, yeah, we definitely getting into it. DeSosa said, what about Misha's Hot Topics? Oh, I do that on Patreon and for the members. Because you know what I've noticed about the Hot Topics, not to get off subject, it brings about the trolls. And right now, because of everything I'm going through personally, I don't have time to be fighting off no trolls, honey. Because I'm very involved in my comment section. And the minute some foolishness gets to going on, honey, I'm a snap. So it's best. It's just best for all involved that I don't get into the hot topics outside of my peoples. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, Monique. Yes, the 10-minute tea. Amanda said, what about being in Stasha? A financially secure exotical seems right up his alley. Ben and Stasha. I can't see it. I can't see it. Aesthetically, I don't see it. I don't know. I don't know. I just see him better suited with Jasmina. I don't know what. Look, Elaine said Jasmina would have eaten Ben up. Honey, eaten him alive. Do you hear me? He wouldn't have been no more good. But you know what? I almost think she would have respected him more than she did Mike. I don't know why. Y'all call me crazy, but I feel like she would have respected him more. I really do. Tiffany said they're both immature. And is. No, I don't think she is. Look, oh, son said, and he would have loved it. He sure would have. Uh-huh. Key Dig said, I never liked Jasmina. And child, I tried. I tried to like when she first came on, I was like, she got a little, she has a personality, especially when she was talking about the superheroes and the Marvel comics and stuff, child. How quickly the tides turned. Okay. Zora said, ugh, please don't put Ben with old nasty attitude, Jasmina. Emphasis on the mean. Key to Success said, will you be continuing the watch along reviews on Patreon? I love the ones for Caught in the Act. Oh, yeah, that was the last episode. That's why I haven't been doing any. But listen, y'all, I was gonna ask the members and the patrons if y'all were interested in that whole Murder Inc. show that they have going on VH1? Because you know Irv Gotti is all over Beyonce's internet talking all things Ashanti. And I knew he was doing that because he wanted to get some buzz for this whole Murder Inc. documentary that he got going on. So I was wondering if y'all wanted some watch alongs for that. So I'm gonna take a poll and then y'all let me know. But yeah, the reason why I didn't do it is because there's no more episodes. I was like, dang, that was short. When I finally started doing it, it's done. But Tammy did say the reason why Caught in the Act was so short is because they got approved for 20 episodes. So they're working on season 2. But if you have a suggestion of a show that you want me to do that way, then just let me know and we can get into it. New Day said no interest. Oh, child. Listen, that's why I take a poll, honey. I ain't gonna even waste my time watching. If y'all don't want to get into it, then we ain't getting into it. Sheila said, I watched Caught in the Act the other night. The drama was interesting. Yes, it's giving Cheaters 2.0. Tiffany said, does anyone think Mitch ever dated black girls? That comment he said wanted an R&B kind of love. No, absolutely not. No, I don't ever think. I think he's saying what he thinks sound cool, child. And what is your definition of R&B, Mitch? Okay, because I ain't trusting it. Elaine, no, well, kinda. It's like I feel like you get more access when you're on Patreon than you do as a member. Members still get the same, but I also upload my story times and other things on Patreon. Like, just I vent over there, honey. When people get on my nerves, I'm just talking. And when I want to be messy, I just come on there and just be like, y'all busy? Y'all ain't doing nothing? Okay. I want to be messy for a minute. Can y'all just listen to me? And I just start talking. So it's kind of different. It's different. MJ said, I think Mitch is a conservative. I do too. Alexa said, if Mitch dated black girls, I would be very surprised, like I am with Luke from season 8. Girl, tell me about it. I just don't see Mitch dating no black girl. I really don't. It's down at the bottom of the screen, Kesha. And also, I'll repost it under my community tab. I'll post the link so you can just click on it as soon as we get off this live. Or if anybody wants to post the Patreon link down here for me, would you please? Could you please? Because y'all know I ain't got no mods going on right now. Jasmine said, Nate just gives me red flags. Stasha said she feels like she's not enough. And he says, I'm falling in love. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you are falling in love with my 4,000 square foot floor plan, equipped with a his and her sink. I'm sure you are falling in love. I was like, all of a sudden you falling in love, but you couldn't even take 2 seconds to make sure she was okay when y'all went ATV riding. Nate, please be quiet. Hey, Megan. Thank you for the super sticker. I'm like, be quiet, sir. You're lying and the truth ain't in you. You falling in love with her? And then she started getting teary-eyed. I'm like, my girl Stasha just wants some love. I need love. Honey, it was giving me LL Cool J. Sometimes I sit in my room. Sometimes I stare at the wall. In the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. All I could hear was I need love when he said that. I was like, Stasha, don't you cry, girl. Everybody eyes wet. Everybody lying. It's so much love, and I just don't trust it. It's just, no. Exactly, Ma. Saying the right thing to move in. But you know what? Somebody made a point. They were like, well, they're getting married. Why wouldn't he move into her place? He wouldn't move into mine. I don't care. I don't know. I know it makes sense logically. Okay, we're married, so we're going to move in. But no. Honey, you got to, if this whole situation with Nate, I would kind of be like, Noy, we're going to have to live separate. Let me vet you a little bit first before I let you move into my compound. Because it's given I can't trust you. Yvette says Stasha had to kill bugs. That's love. Oh, that was such a turnoff. I was like, now Stasha got to kill the bugs for you. He jumped into my thing. Get him. That's a spider. I'm like, okay. This turtleneck, them braids, the cryptocurrency. I'm done. The bugs. Forget about it. Forget about it. EB24601. Speaking of red flags, anybody check on Alexis over there with her emotionally expressive husband asking for lifetime producers? The producers on this show are eating this up. The fact that he's overly sensitive and she's starting to soften up, and look how she got that head leaning to the side. Look how Justin looking. Justin's so happy. Hey, Justin. Shout out to Justin. Oh, child. Listen, y'all. Our live is ending in 6 minutes, but I want to say that each season we get some people from the cast to come over to the opinionated family and hang out in the comment section because they want to hear what we have to say because they know we gonna get into it as we get into it. But I'm also need some interviews, honey, if a sister gonna go full time. Okay. I'm gonna need to talk to some people. So I don't know how this gonna go, but if we gonna be friends, y'all can't be being friends with me in secret. Married at First Sight cast. Okay. Cause y'all know. Y'all be DMing me and whatnot, and we cool. But we're gonna have to get some interviews going so my people can know a little bit more about all things Married at First Sight. Now, I'm not saying this cast because I have not had any interaction with this cast, but previous cast, oh yeah, we cool like that. Okay, we cool like that. And so I'm just feeling kind of, like, why can't I get an interview? Like, let's talk about it. Let's really get into it. So hopefully we can get that going this time around because I'm just excited to see where the channel is going to go. So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed. I did get an interview with what's his name, child? Deontay from Love After Lockup. That's over on Patreon. We had a few technical difficulties, but he's a cool guy. And I'm gonna get back into reviewing Love After Lockup simply because he said forget what We TV told him. They told him don't come over there and do no interviews. They said no interviews. But he said, you know what? I really like your channel. You make fun of me all the time. It's just so funny to me. I think you're real cool. So an interview you shall have. And I appreciated him being my first interview. He all right with me. Deontay all right with me. So if y'all have never watched Love After Lockup, child, if you go over there, you're gonna know exactly who Deontay is, honey. He don't need no introduction, child. Thank you so much for the super chat. Love your reviews. You also have a lovely singing voice. Thank you. I've been yelling in my personal life lately, so the singing voice ain't singing how I used to be singing, but it's okay. A little hot tea, and we're back. Sheila said, past cast members can give us a lot of dirt on how MAFS works behind the scenes. Yes, and it's like Ryan, honey, I'm speaking directly to you, honey, because I know Ryan listening. Ryan, Miller, Rachel, Johnny, all of y'all. We cool, honey. Give us a star interview. Y'all an interview with everybody but me. And I'm just like, what is going on? But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. Get that man some Prozac. Miss Misha isn't your sneaky link. Yes. Be coming over here talking about what you think about this episode. Well, I got some tea. Well, come over here and let's talk about it. Like, y'all don't think I know how to be professional? Honey, I can be professional. I've had to be a professional for years now. I'm gonna make sure that everybody's respectful and we have a great interview. For those of you that heard my interview with Deontay, I was very professional with Deontay. Now I did talk to him like I was his homegirl at a few points, but it's Love After Lockup. How professional can you really be? But this is Married at First Sight, so I just feel like if the producer's gonna come over here, and they deal with YouTube people all the time, so I'm just trying to figure out why y'all won't let these people interview with me. But we're gonna get into it one of these days. Yes, she does, Sonia. She has a new boyfriend, honey. She is glowing, playing video games and everything. I was like, what? Mary Kate Lee said, I say have an interview with Mirla or Jacob. Yeah, Jacob said that he would interview with me. He did. And he got a lot of tea on Chris and Haley. And he can't wait to reveal it. Thank you, Marcia. She said it was a good interview. Yeah, Hot Coco, they do have to approve the interviews. But the thing is, um, like they're interviewing with YouTubers. So just go ahead and slide me on in there, child. You don't know if you don't ask. Mona said, my fire stick went out. Amazon can't send my stick quick enough for me. I told my kids, like, please don't talk to me right now. Leave me alone, child. Please leave me alone until I get my fire stick. Amazon been slow lately. Have y'all noticed it? Child, I had to cancel that Prime, honey, because ain't nothing Prime about it. Reby said, you're one of the best reviewers on YouTube. I appreciate what you do. Oh, thank you. Erica said, happy for how long? Sorry, it's not going to work. My business, not yours. What? I thought her and Johnny. Oh no, They actually were really just friends. Her and Johnny were never a thing. They really just all became really good friends. Tiffany said, congratulations on your new venture. The best of luck to you. Thank you, Tiffany. And on that note, we are about to wrap up this live. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you for the super chats, the words of encouragement. Y'all, please share the channel. I'm almost to 30,000 subscribers. It's just a vanity thing at this point, but I still want to hit it. Okay. So thank y'all so much for encouraging me. All the encouraging words, the super chat, all these cash apps. Y'all so sweet, honey. I really appreciate it, but I really just need y'all to watch the video for 30 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. Watch the videos for 30 seconds, child. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. I'm gonna catch y'all next week. And then I want to start doing a live about ready to love. So look out for that. On Tuesday, we are going to be doing The Shy. So if you watch The Shy, then meet me Tuesday night. It's a date. Don't be late. It's gonna be great. And I will check y'all on the flip side. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Night night, y'all.